Many of you out there on the interwebs are probably quite familiar with the name Lizard Squad. Lizard Squad has pretty much become extremely infamous for all of the different things that they decide to go and target, take down, attack, and just overall go and become a menace to everything and anything having to do with the internet. Now, due to the fact that their name is so easily recognized to anybody who's online frequently enough to be able to see this kind of stuff, let alone it partakes in anything that they attacked, which, you know, kind of fucked your day up, right? Well, one of the members of Lizard Squad did end up getting caught, and as a matter of fact was directly linked to the outage for Xbox Live and PSN just this past holiday season. Now, whenever that happened, a lot of people were up in arms about it. Lizard Squad went to social media as well as many other outlets to go and claim victory for them being able to go and do something like that. Well, Julius, but we're going to go and call him Zeekill since that's more than likely what he'd rather be known as, ended up getting caught. And a lot of people were just like, here, here, cheers, and just, you know, going and having a grand old time at the expense that this dude ended up getting caught finally. But unfortunately, crime does pay. This is going to be a tale of a slap on the wrist, so to speak. He was convicted of, and I'm going to repeat this more than once so it sinks in. Julius was convicted, Zeekill, was convicted of 50,700 separate accounts of cyber terrorism. 50,700. Okay. It's not unheard of for anybody to be incarcerated and then have to go to trial for multiple different things that they had done within a day or a week or even months or even years' time. But 50,000, 100 seems outlandish and insane. 1,000 is fucking 50 fucking 1,700. And he's going to get 2 years in prison, and he's going to be issued a job from the government to go and fight back against all other forms of cyber threats out there in the world. So, 2 years and a cushy job. And I can almost guarantee that he's going to end up partaking in this job while he's in prison. Now, keep in mind that all sorts of hackers, the top tier ones, typically are enlisted to go and fight back against all these potential threats out there by the government. This is not uncommon. This is actually pretty fucking common. But 2 years, you can't help but to feel that the judicial system, yet again, has failed us. I don't know if this was something that was passed on marching order-wise by the government to the judge or to the jury or whoever the fuck it was that ended up going and giving this sentence ultimately. But it just feels that 2 years, wow, 50,000 different things that you had pending against you, and this is what happened. Now, some people might say, well, I don't really see the big deal, but the big deal about it is that anybody who would think to go and do even more heinous things online, as well as even other members of the Lizard Squad, are going to look at this and probably throw a party. I mean, legitimately laugh their fucking asses off. I'm like, look at this! These fuckers won't even put us away no matter what we do. And I couldn't blame them for just being amused by the notion that these motherfuckers are supposed to be taken serious. Like, it's sad, baffling, and ironic, just fuck. There's so many different things. But I can honestly say I'm not all that surprised because, I mean, I've seen them go and put people away for 5 years for having, like, a fucking ounce of weed on them. No intention to sell. It was their own shit. But then, that, right there, 50,000 different things, just, oh, that number right there, I swear is going to be seared into my mind. Now, are you going to expect even more shit from Lizard Squad? Most fucking certainly, especially since quite a few of the members have not been caught. And then seeing what kind of thing happened to one of their own, yeah, they're definitely going to end up doing something like that. They're going to go and continue what they do. And it's interesting because I've seen things from Anonymous. Anonymous, obviously, another big-time group of individuals who have done similar things, but seem to be quite proactive whenever they go about targeting any one individual or group of individuals, because they seem to always want to take down actual bad people. You know, and I actually will support any hacker group out there who wants to go and take down corrupt officials in office. You know, some kind of CEO or top brass or fucking presidents that are doing slimy, grimy shit behind the scenes. All these backdoor dealings with their company and their assets that's fucking over tons of different people. You know, funding lots of really messed up shit. Just anything and everything that's bad and people aren't aware of, or the, you know, the fucking actual police themselves can't do anything about it, or they're in the pocket of the police. Putting a goddamn light on them, I'm all for that. But some of this shit that gets attacked, and just like, why the fuck did you bother with that other than to inconvenience people, or just to like wave around your fucking e-cock and be like, look how fucking big it is, bask in its glory, you know, that kind of shit. I just hope that these groups decide, well, fuck it, let's do some good. Am I trying to find a silver lining in this? Most certainly, I really am, but I just find it fucking depressing. That's how everything went. 2 years, and you get a nice-ass fucking job. Wow. Crime pays big time, it seems. So, for those out there who are listening to this video, watching this video, what do you think should have been done? I mean, a list of charges I'm sure can be found online. The actual judge who was in direct charge of taking to task to go and oversee this entire hearing. Don't know the name of, but what do you think of the judge's sentence for him? And do you think that more should have been done? Do you think less should have been done? Do you think that they should go and try to go after the other members of it? Just, there's so many different things to think about with it, but ultimately it makes you just wonder, does it really matter after a while what kind of crimes that you're committing when they're just going to end up doing that and then off to go and become the defense committee for the government or whatever fucking companies want to go and have you there? It is weird to think about, but those are the best people you could have protect you. It's just, what the fuck, 2 years? 2 motherfucking years? That was it? Christ, man, that shit just, I don't fucking get it. I don't. Either way, this is AlphaOmegaSin, as always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers game the fuck on.